Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. It's me Edrisnazariii here to provide you with some bangers on a daily basis. Okay, so in today's video I've got something massive, very thoughtful and insightful as well. So today I'm going to be discussing to you guys about something that are in all of us, something that we all have. Either we like it or we don't. It's something that we have to deal with throughout our life, throughout our journey of self-development. And that's ignorance, okay? Ignorance is one of the main factors that contribute to success. So, ignorance basically, some people to some extent struggle a lot from it, whereas others struggle less with it, okay? We all have ignorance, okay? Ignorance basically means lack of knowledge, not knowing about things, or like say for example you're learning a new subject. Basically you're ignorant at the start because you have no absolute clear idea of what that subject is about until you study for it for a year or two, and then you get some understanding, which then you're not ignorant about it. So why ignorance contributes to our self-development, either we like it or we don't. So basically it's our knowledge, it's our ability to understand things and think clearly and thoughtful about things and taking initiatives on those things. So basically on success, I'll give you an example. This example, I heard this story from Alex Hormozy himself. So he basically, in his own seminar, he asked a woman out of the audience, he said, how much do you make per year? Then she said, $50,000 a year. Okay, that's her salary. And then on a whiteboard and black marker, he wrote $950,000. Okay, he said, that's the price you pay each year for not knowing how to make $1 million. That pretty much sums up what ignorance basically magnifies, okay? It's the things, so for example, in your own self-development journey, okay, there's people like self-entrepreneurs, like that are millionaires, right? You're like, that's impossible. They got lucky, all that bollocks, okay? Yada yada yada. Well, they didn't, okay? It's because they know something that you don't know. They know something that allows them to make $1 million. They've got some like knowledge, some expertise, some skills, some connections here and there. People with different knowledges, different backgrounds, different skill sets, just collaborating with them just compounds their success. So let that sink in, okay? It's one quote that I've heard, and it's remarkable, really. So, in today's world, today's society, knowledge is everywhere, okay? It's literally everywhere. You can learn anything you want for free. It's never been easier to learn stuff than ever at all. And it's only going to get easier down the line. Like decades back, none of the people had this type of technology to learn new things. All they had was textbooks with a bunch of information that you had to flip through the pages and read the whole thing all yourself. Whereas today you just use your phone, go on Google, da 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 da, type in something, then done. You got the answer. Just simple like that. But the thing is with information overload is that we get too caught up on analysis paralysis, which is you've got all this information, but you're basically stuck and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what the first step is, what the next step is, or how you should start. All this overthinking just crushes your ability to take action and move forward. So what you have to do, basically pick something and then stick to it till the end, like basically studying or learning something new, right? St- Pick something, stick to it, like a tunnel vision, have tunnel vision just on that specific learning subject or whatever it is, right? And then all that excessive, like amounts of information, they're all distractions. Don't even focus on them, just focus on the thing that you're learning, okay? And you have to develop yourself, okay? Not your physical side but your mental side as well. So you gotta have the ability to have an abundant amount of knowledge, okay? Just just knowing things, right? It's really good because you never know when you're going to need it, but you will in your life. It's very good to know about a lot of things, even weird things that you don't even know if you need it at all, but somehow you do. It's like miraculous. When I was younger, I used to think that all this excessive, like other information or whatever, right, was irrelevant because this is the particular subject I'm interested in, and this is all I need to know about it, right? Which is, don't get me wrong, to some extent, it was my statement was true, but generally speaking, no, okay? So even if I'm trying to learn a specific subject, it's fine for me to learn other things, right? To expand my knowledge and skill sets. Just learning them, just learning itself is majestic. Something very, very, I want to say, beautiful, but very effective, okay? If you know about things, a lot of things, you have information, right? Literally, you can get paid by people, like giving them that information that they didn't have. Basically, you have a degree in something, you can use that degree to get paid and help other people, right? To learn the same thing that they want to learn. So, ignorance. Ignorance is something that you gotta watch out for, because in today's world where information is everywhere, there's also a lot of procrastination where we're just too lazy to learn stuff or whatever, because it's all on Google. We can just type it in a second. And social media is out there, all this quick instant gratification. It's just everywhere you go, it's just there. What you want to focus is on delayed gratification. Now that's going to be, I'm going to be talking about instant gratification and delayed gratification on tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that. So today's video, this is what I had to cover because ignorance, again, it's something that we all have, okay? Because if you have a brain, basically, you have ignorance. Because it's literally impossible for you to learn every particular subject that's around the world for humans to learn, right? Which is, I don't know, just giving you examples: plumber, electrician, doctor, nurse, or like a marketer, salesperson, I don't know, painter, carpenter, etc. Right? There's a lot of different jobs, so just there's an abundant amount of jobs, but not everybody knows all of them, okay? Because to learn that amount of skills, first you gotta be interested in it, and second, you gotta be willing to spend a heaps amount of time, to learn and become expert at it, and which overall we're not really interested in every particular subject that's out there in the world. We just pick one, and then stick with it for the rest of our lives. That's fine. If we enjoy that, then that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that because we're the expert in that particular subject, in that field. And if you like, you want to chase success, right? And success requires you to overcome ignorance in your field, okay? You got to be willing to put in the work to learn and develop your knowledge and your skill sets. And that takes time. It's through repetition of information, putting in the hours, putting in the day in and day out, every day, grinding and learning and studying, which is, it can be reading or just sticking to something for a long period of time, because neg- consistency negates luck, okay? Basically, consistency, if you stay consistent, just luck just gets out of the, what was the word? So if you stay consistent, through your major or particular field, basically it gets luck out of the formula, and you will just inevitably accomplish your goal. And it also creates this, if you stick to it for a long period of time, it creates this compound effect where, so say you say consistently for 5 years, and then after that, every year just doubles every single year, it just compounds, your learning progress becomes better, because as you stay consistent, you become better at studying. You get certain puzzles or techniques or like shortcuts to take to solve that specific problem that you're facing or whatever, because you have the knowledge, you have the skill sets in order to take that problem down. So again, that's me, Edrisnazariii, for today's video about ignorance and why it's something that we all should focus on our self-development journey, and to watch out for it because it's something that we all have to deal with and overcome, okay? Because not knowing things, lacking knowledge in your field, it inevitably just declines your whole life, not just your job, your career wise, your whole life. Because the state you're in right now, for example, what you know, what you've learned, I'm like, what, very young, haven't gone through much experiences in life and really just haven't done much, right? Just finished high school, that's it. Like, for me to sit here and say that I've learned enough, you know, there's no point in me learning other things, like, till the end of my life from now on. For me to sit here and say that, I'll be ignorant. I'll be an ignorant person that has no absolute idea what he is like basically talking about. Because there's still a bunch to learn. It's out there. We have to learn, okay? And that it takes time. Over time, we will learn, develop as a human being, person. Because if you don't develop and manage your ignorance level, right, and actually become knowledgeable, your whole trajectory of your life just basically declines, just goes down. You're mentally, physically broken down, you have no purpose in life. It's just bad. It's just terrible. It's a place that you do not want to be. And that's why I made this video today to tell you guys that overcome ignorance and become more knowledgeable in your field, okay? Because it will benefit you down the line, and I promise it will. It just certainly will. And again, that's me for today's video. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up and comment down below what else or what you thought about this video or what else I should be talking about or recording videos on. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that notifications bell so you don't miss another upload from your boy Edris. And as I already said, stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I'll be talking about instant gratification and delayed gratification. That's me done. Peace.